The world is changing.
51 years ago, the War of the Wilds came to a stalemate. The people of the Graynor Peninsula set all plant life ablaze to stop the Stranglehold and built a mighty wall to keep the wilds at bay. All the while, they sat atop their monument, never truly knowing why this all began. A likeness of peace blanketed the blasted lands.
1 year ago, it all changed. An ancient god, once bound by old magic, found himself free and took his vengeance as his shackles were shattered. The mountainous city of Bulwark paid a grave price, but in the wake of this destruction comes the first glimpses of the possibility for true and honest peace.
Our heroes venture from their familiar homeland into the fullness of what their world was before the war. A world they've touched, but never truly seen. They find themselves caught between a land that has tried to end their lives hundreds of times over, and a country they helped decimate.
Under the canopy, they seek glory, truth, and salvation. The world is changing, and their hands will guide it. Hello, and welcome back to Another Path. My name is Chase, and I continue to be your GM. Today, the insidious nature of the line continues to make itself known. Thank you to our backers, Ice Tier Brewing, Patrick, and Connor, for their support. If you would like to support the show, please check us out at our Patreon, patreon.com/ghostlightmedia. We've actually just recently, as of recording, did a small update on there, so definitely make sure to check it out if you haven't yet. You can also give us a rating or review on your podcatcher app of choice. But with that, sit back, relax, and enjoy your trip down another path.
Zach Rob.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up, man? How are you doing?
Doing good.
I see you on the Xboxes.
On the Xboxes,
On the
yeah. I've been playing a lot of Shadow of War lately.
Nice. I'm finally doing Witcher 3.
Yes,
Finally.
it's very good.
It is
How
very
far
good.
are you?
I am level 10, I think. I'm doing the I'm doing the Bloody Baron stuff.
Gotcha. Yeah. No, oh man, that's a good story.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh my God, this is dark. Fuck, it's dark.
Yeah.
Like it got to the point where I turned it off because JJ was paying attention.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, nope, I'm gonna play this later.
Yup.
Did you get to the how far have you gotten into it?
We've gotten past all the abuse stuff.
Okay.
Yes.
So that was where I turned it off because I was like, no, we don't need to. No.
Oh, it just gets worse too.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the thing. I would say the Bloody Baron is also the darkest it gets.
Okay.
It's one of the darker.
Yeah, it
because
is.
I found his daughter in the other city, so I've done all that. So now I think the next main step in the main quest line is to go whatever the witch's trail of treat.
Yep, no, the Trail of Treats. Yep, that is.
Yeah.
It's funny. That is where I stopped on my replay when I got it on Switch to play more Pokemon.
Well, more Pokemon is always good.
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
yeah. Hey, yeah, you're gonna understand the reference with the crones from Everburn in a little bit. Then.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I didn't realize that was from that.
Yeah, that's a.
Well, I mean, a loose reference.
yeah.
I would.
It's
assume.
also a reference to Macbeth.
Yeah, that's what I assumed. I took it as Mackers.
It's both.
Yeah.
I took it as Mackers. Griff, did you play Witcher 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Griff is the reason I played Witcher 3.
You played Witcher 3? Okay, yeah.
I had never played it, so and he talked it up for so long. I was like,
There's a fantastic episode on Zach and Griffin's Multiversal Pet Shop about Witcher critters.
Yeah.
From the
Episode
continent.
29.
toss a coin to your Witcher.
Toss a coin to your Witcher.
Toss a coin to your pet shop.
Toss a coin to your pet shop.
your
Also,
pet
Ghostlight
shop.
Media has an updated Patreon.
Guys, let me tell you about the Patreon, okay? We've got just oodles and oodles of rewards for you that you can get by giving us money.
I would call them bespoke.
Yeah.
Bespoke, indeed.
Many of them are, in fact, bespoke. Because some of them just let you, add shit to this very podcast that you're listening to right now.
Definitely. I believe, is one of them aliases for Zephyr?
Yes, one of them is aliases for Zephyr. I have also gotten a request from editor of Imprinted Echoes, Pat Mahood, that purchasable mounts be an option.
Ooh, that's pretty good. It's like podcast DLC.
Oh, I love that.
He wants me to add riding gorillas.
Oh my god, that would be really good. Rad, where were we?
Yeah. As you venture forth, the path fluctuates, at points going from that 25-foot span down to just a single file, maybe 7 or 8 feet, just large enough for the striders to not have to edge off the path. At points, it opens back up again, and you end up passing through what clearly used to be a village. House is broken down and falling apart. It's a weird construction you haven't really seen before either. Lots of wood, but you've been used to that from being in the wilds for quite some time. This is different. It seems like the houses went taller and swooped and sloped a little bit. You also have a lot more room to move around. It seems like this whole area has kind of been converted into path at one point or another. So you have this whole village that you can kind of roam around, and it's a pretty wide margin that you have to move through. Does anybody kind of venture off to explore, or do you keep to the straight and narrow?
What do Rakar, do we have to stay on the path here?
The path extends through the whole village. This entire area is as safe as anything here.
If we were to, I'm sorry, I've been in my head a lot on this ride. If we were to, physically make our own path, would that fit into, the...
It would definitely not.
Okay. Good to know. I was just curious.
Understandable.
What's so special about this path?
I do not know. It has been here as long as Lee has been here, which is quite some time. The autumnal line predates any conflict with anybody on the peninsula. It predates, even as far as I know, it predates Amareya Dejani. At the very least, it predates Amareya Dejani being under that mountain.
Is the temple, is the what's it called? The Crucible?
The Crucible of Lights, yes.
Would one theoretically be able to see that from above the tree line? Does it breach through the canopy?
You cannot see it through the canopy, but you could shoot up and check it out.
Yeah, I'll since we're taking a breather here, so we're taking a snack break.
Yeah.
I'll use the Pennant of Eagle's Watch and shoot my vision 120 feet straight up, and just kind of take a look at the forest.
Roll me a perception check.
You got this real good.
It's garbage. 10.
You do not see it, but there's also a lot of mountains directly in front of you. You're seeing the mountains fully and clearly for the first time. Oh, day big. Oh, day big.
Concentre big or bigger?
Bigger. You are at a fault line, a true and honest,
We're talking Rockies versus Appalachia.
Yeah, exactly. It is a climb you have ahead of you, but...
Fuck.
Oh man, I wish I wouldn't have gotten rid of Fly.
That's okay.
Wait, you can't fly anymore?
No, the deep has given me other blessings.
How do you forget how to fly?
The deep gives me the ability to do so.
Oh, so you don't have any control over what you can do.
I mean, I get a little bit, but, it's something I haven't needed in, a year and a half, so it kind of got cycled out.
So if you just take a sleep, if you just take a little snooze, you get different blessings? I mean, that's how I thought all magic worked. That's how my magic works.
No, that's not how mine works.
Oh.
That's kind of how mine works, but there's certain things that just why would I ever use this?
Yeah.
I don't need to make water. What am I gonna? I have a canteen.
Ain't magic dumb sometimes?
I mean, I think I can talk to dead people now. So, I haven't tried it,
cool.
But I think I can do it.
You can, limitedly, but you can.
Thank you.
I'm going to take a look around this little village.
Okay. Roll me an investigation check.
Oh, come on.
Guidance.
Not
Smash.
You sure it's not perception?
I'm positive it's not perception.
Okay. Oh. With guidance, that's a 4.
Before you wander around for a couple of minutes and you're peeking around under like houses and whatnot. There's a couple of them that are up on stilts, a couple of them that have truly and fully decayed, but you don't find anything terribly special. The wood's kind of cool. You've never really seen anything quite like it, but that's about it. Shit. Anybody else?
Yeah, I'm going to go look. I'm going to activate my ghostly gaze.
Okay.
New magic eyes?
Yeah, newer magic eyes.
For those of you listening along at home, to activate ghostly gaze, Zach does, in fact, wave his hand in front of his face, a la John Cena.
Yes.
Because I can see through solid objects. So...
Okay.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Go ahead and take advantage on your investigation check then.
Oh, nice. I'm so good.
I want to point out real quick, I said the word new magic eyes, and my phone thought I was talking to it. I don't know what I thought I sounded like.
That is a 23.
23? Yeah. Hey, Zach Rob.
See through into all the buildings?
Hey, Zach Rob.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll me 3d10.
Oh,
nice! Hey! Random item!
We're bringing it back!
Dun, 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 dun.
If for those, because it's been years since it's intermittently thrown in, Chase has a 1,000 item
it's
table.
It's a table of 1,000 items. I have been canonically pulling from this list for over 4 years now.
Real time 4 years.
So we roll 3d10 and then make a number off of those numbers.
I'm going to go with 648.
648. Take a look here. 6.
Very nice buff. It's all about the fundamentals.
It's all about the fundamentals.
You find an unfinished diary.
Okay.
It is an old and weather-beaten thing, and it is falling apart. This thing has been sitting out exposed to the elements for years and years and years. There's a lot of water damage, but it is still there and partially legible.
What is it? Is it written in common?
No.
What's it written in? Do I know?
You have no idea.
I know Draconic and I know Common.
Neither of those.
I would like to ritually cast Comprehend Language.
Yeah, I know you would. I'm positive you would.
I would.
So you cast the spell, and you've used this a handful of times over the year or so that you've had it. Usually it just pops right up for you.
Mm-hmm.
But you can tell when you cast this spell, the deep is working overtime trying to find this language. This language is dead. You know that much. Long.
It's Latin.
It's beyond Latin.
So the deep's buffering a little bit.
Exactly. The deep's buffering, loading, searching, loading, searching, loading.
It's sitting at 99%, but it sits there for another 10 minutes.
Absolutely. And you know the deep has it. You know it's just finding it. And eventually, it does pull through. This was the diary of a man named Gareth. He was a simple man who lived a simple life in the woods. There was a village here at one point. He had a wife. He had a daughter. His daughter grew up and moved out. His wife worked washing laundry down at the river. He was a tailor. And then the diary stops. No reason given.
Oh, man. I'll do a ripoff. I was hoping for, spicy, love secrets or something.
I have a book for that if you want.
Do you?
Yeah, my book of dirty limericks.
Well, that's not spicy love secrets. Those are dirty jokes.
They're pretty spicy, though.
I was hoping for, the sorted details.
Is that not the same thing?
I mean, this would be more personal, you know?
Gross.
Jackson is looking around and has a thought and is doing everything he can to try to figure out if this place, this abandoned village in an overgrown forest, in any way matches up with the other time we've seen this happen back on the peninsula and the abandoned village we saw in that forest when we went sign hunting and guidepost hunting.
Oh, back in Despera.
And is is trying and is just trying to see if any of it lines up, if any of the symbology lines up, if there's anything like that.
Yeah, because we found those weird, like, animal symbols.
Yeah. All the weird symbols.
Roll me investigation.
That's just a fancy word for intelligence check.
I know.
It is a mighty 12.
A mighty 12.
A mighty 12. Which is actually a 13. So it becomes a 12.
A dirty 12.
That nasty 12. So you're walking through. Go ahead and roll me 3d10.
Nice.
Come on.
As far as you can tell, these are very different situations. That area had been visited by something at some point in the past, in the recent past at that. As far as you can tell, you are the first people to venture through here since this place fell. However, it did fall. You're not seeing, also it's worth noting that you're not seeing any of the telltale signs of battle. There are no broken bones on the ground. There are no blood-stained rocks.
So this place literally looks like it has been overgrown for hundreds of years.
Yes.
That's it.
That's it.
So it's literally our worst nightmare.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Cool. Great. 595. Give me something good.
5, 9.
Burn it all down.
I'm going to tell you right now. Probably not.
I don't know. The Book of Dirty Limericks came off that thing, and this is the best item in the campaign.
Actually, this is really appropriate because I think because I know one of these is already in the party.
Uh-oh.
You're in like an actual house, and you see like there is a table that is like kind of pushed towards the back of the room, and this area is really shadowy. It's one of the better put together roofs that you've seen since making it into the into this little village. Mm-hmm. And you see pushed at the back a small wooden box. It's a puzzle box.
Oh, damn it.
I have a complete set now. So now I have 2 puzzle boxes.
Yes.
One for me and one for me when I get smarter. I have easy and medium. I open it up and look at it and try to solve the autumnal version of Sudoku and just fail miserably.
Roll me an intelligence check just for funsies.
Just for funsies. Are you kidding me?
What?
That's a natural 20. So it's a 19.
With a nat 20, I will tell you the secret to this puzzle box. Oh. There is no solution. It is broken. Whatever happened somewhere along the lines, whether the wood warped or it was just poorly made, there is no way to actually open this puzzle box. You can feel where there should be a catch, because you've had the other one. You know, like some basic puzzle box rules. And it doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
I pull my axe off of my shoulder. I can open it if you want.
I can too. Thought I was going to be able to open it up with my brain smarts.
Jackson, pull!
I chuck it.
Eldritch Blast.
Produce flame.
Okay.
Red.
Both of you roll me an attack.
Nice.
I'm rolling like dog shit right now.
Don't accidentally shoot a tree.
I very well might. That's a 10.
Okay. That
die is going away.
That's a 10. That's a 10.
That's 22.
22. Okay. Mordecai goes wide. And as his fire goes way under and kind of late. Zephyr hits true though. And the puzzle box just bursts midair. You hear shattering wood just clunk to the ground, and there is something wrapped in paper that falls down, and as it falls, Mordecai's produce flame burns off the paper. And
okay.
And landing on the ground in between the what is it, 7 of you?
Yeah.
There is a single silver coin.
Neat.
Does it look like the coin of Redux?
Does not.
Is there a face or an inscription?
There are 2 facings on it. One of them has the sign of a dragon.
Nice.
The other has the sign of a maple leaf.
Huh.
Magic eyes.
It is mundane.
Oh. Hey, it's just a cool coin.
It's a collector's item.
You can see there's a space near the top to affix it to like a cord or something.
Cool.
Oh, like a hole punctured through the top?
Yeah, like an extra piece of wire that comes off of it, like you would for a necklace.
So you can string it without damaging it.
Yep.
Do you want to do the other one while we're at it?
Mordecai gave me the other one. I don't want to break it.
If you want to, it's your box.
Mordecai, is there a secret treasure in the box you gave me?
I have no idea. Shake it.
I shake it.
You're not hearing anything.
All right. I don't think the Fantasy Cracker Barrel puts treasures in their puzzle boxes.
All right. If it is, it's like just one of those little, candy sticks.
It's one of those little strawberry candies.
Yeah. Speaking of Fantasy Cracker Barrel, and a dart hits Mordecai.
Oh no, you guys got dart guns. That's right.
We got little toy crossbows.
Yeah, a cork hits you between the eyes. Haha.
Dark and cover.
Bitch. This seems like a terrible place to be doing this, but I'm in.
Yeah, you're right.
Rakar is momentarily just agog.
I know, we are the ones they put in charge of this.
There was literally no one else.
I believe it.
This is why we drag Baylor along, because, he's experienced and doesn't do stupid things. That's a lie.
He keeps us on track.
That's better.
Sometimes it's good to have a voice of reason.
Yeah.
Right, son. We should take off.
Okay.
I pick up the coin, put it away, and we'll find a use for it.
Right.
Into the woods we got to go.
It's during this time that Zephyr writes Into the Woods.
I write all of Into the Woods.
Just all of it. It's all
yeah, my next persona is just Steven Sondheim.
I am going to... You do that, and I'm making you do a Sondheim impression.
He's Stefan Sondheim.
Oh my god.
Day stretches into afternoon, when after a while you hear something that you haven't heard in quite a while, certainly since before you got into the woods. Running water. At this, Rakar puts a hand up. Stay on the road. Do not acknowledge them.
Them?
And he presses forward.
Got it.
But it's water.
And as you near the water...
I'm literally gonna take a strip of like a bandana or something and shove it into my mouth. So I don't talk.
And as you get closer, you see people at a river. Some of them are just sitting there. Some of them seem to be gathering water. Some of them seem to be washing clothes. There are people here going about their business. They are dressed exclusively in reds and whites, and all of them have their entire faces veiled.
That's not terrifying.
It's kind of like that scene in Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
Yeah.
When at the river
And as you get closer, some of them look up. Oh, hello.
But
What brings you here?
Mordecai's just like groaning behind the bandana.
just walking.
Come now. Stay a while with us, please. Please, it's been so long since we've had visitors.
Oh god.
Are you a holy man?
I'm just walking, Chase. I'm just walking.
Just going.
Y'all just trucking through?
Just
I
ignoring.
just want to social.
Come now, don't be rude.
I'm gonna make another wisdom save. I think I'm gonna give myself advantage because the bandana's in my mouth, so my impulse control is tempered a little bit.
Certainly.
I got a nat 20.
Okay.
So
Great.
I'm fine. But, like, I am, like, white-knuckling my reins and just, like, looking up. Like...
Absolutely. You make your way through the river. Your Kyrip Striders have a little more difficulty than you anticipated with the water. You don't know if it was rushing harder or there was something up with the stones beneath their feet, but you press forward.
I'm just saying, I was not ready for, like, God, I talk so much, I realize. It's not until, until it's a point where it's like you're not supposed to talk to things that you realize it. Oh my God.
Yeah, no, that was very difficult. I did not have a great time with that.
Who were they?
Fey folk.
They were here before I was here.
Oh.
They never leave that river.
What happens if you acknowledge them?
They attack.
They drown you.
Why?
I don't know.
I don't like this place. Oh God, are they like ghosts?
Or something.
Oh.
I am a guide, not a whatever.
An almanac?
Somebody who studies whatever the fuck that was.
But you're pretty cool, Rakar.
I'm a sorcerer, not a wizard.
Damn it, Jim.
I'm just gonna keep that bandana like tied around my wrist,
Sure.
so I can cram it into my gob when I need to.
Solid choice.
It's the gob bandana.
Yeah,
Gob damn it.
Gob damn
The
it.
gob, damn it.
that's what I found at the village. That was my random item.
Yes, a single strip of the oldest leather you've ever found.
Yeah, it's
It
crunchy.
tastes like mushrooms.
Crunchy mushroom leather.
Gross, but absolutely it is crunchy. After a few more hours of traveling, Rakar turns back to you all. We will camp here for tonight. Go ahead, set up. What do you all do to get ready for the evening?
I think Jackson, and seeing this and how it happened, he's just really fallen back into old soldier mentality. Not even like post C34, like we have to make choices and I'm a leader now, but just like this is boot camp, everything sucks. I do exactly what I'm told. My eyes do nothing more. My mouth stays shut. I think it's going to take a toll on him eventually here, but that's just how he's mentally able to get through this.
Absolutely. You're falling back into old training.
Yeah.
Easy enough. Anybody else have anything else they're doing?
Not in particular, setting up. I am probably going to take the first watch since I got the easy evening the night before.
Sure enough.
I'll take two.
2. And Jackson will take 3. Okay.
And I'm going to make a point to wake up Kyron when I do.
Okay. Absolutely. I need you all to roll me perception checks.
Do you? Do we?
I do.
Okay.
I do.
25 for Mordecai.
Okay.
Rolled a 19.
Zephyr?
Natural 1 for a 5.
Why are you
Zephyr, roll me.
first?
Zephyr, real quick, just roll me a constitution check.
Like save or
Save.
Okay.
Perfect.
So 21.
Okay. You fall asleep about like an
Shit.
hour into your watch, and you catch yourself. And you can tell by where the fire is. It is almost burnt out, but you're able to throw a couple more logs on the fire to keep it going, to keep whatever it is within the woods at bay. You don't know if it helps, but you keep the fire going, and otherwise, as far as you can tell, your watch continues uneventfully.
Okay.
Mordecai,
Yeah.
you said 21?
25.
25.
You hear specifically.
A
You
very
hear
large
burp.
wolf coming back for seconds.
I was about to say,
Hey.
is it my wolf friend?
Are you sure, my man? Hi, I'm Big Wolf.
No, I'm pretty sure. Like, you're No, you're cool and all, but, like, I'm spoken for.
Big wolf.
Don't talk to the wolf.
He talked to me first, it's fine.
Big wolf.
No.
Not to be confused with bad wolf.
No, that's a different property.
That's a very different thing.
But no, you spend your evening, the darkest part of the night almost, waiting for a very large wolf that does not come. I will let you decide how disappointed you are that it does not return.
I mean, like, simultaneously disappointed but relieved, so I don't have to be tempted again.
Sure.
Because, like, Mordecai's realizing, like, he's known this for a while, ever since Amareya happened, but, like, he is a curious cat.
Sure.
And we all know what happens to curious cats. But I put Hugo on, like, on top of, like, Amber, who's, laying down. So, like, I put Hugo in the saddle, so he's kind of at, like, eye level with me while I'm sitting down, and I just kind of, like, use him as a focus point anytime my mind starts to wander.
Absolutely.
I'll just kind of chat with Hugo for a while.
Hugo gives you a thumbs up, and
It's so cute.
How?
Very little thumb.
Super tiny thumb.
Yes.
Do mice have thumbs? I'm curious.
Hugo
Hugo
does.
Absolutely.
Don't know if that's better or worse.
He worked out so much that one of his digits worked its way down and extended.
I was going to say, like, he's
yeah,
just ahead of the evolutionary curve.
The,
Just a little bit of raccoon in his bloodline.
the art for Hugo Thickmouse gets more terrifying with each recording.
Yeah.
But your watch continues uneventfully. Jackson, you wake up Chiron, you said?
Yeah, do I have a double here or no? Because Zephyr
No, Zephyr took his.
took his. So okay, cool. So yeah,
If you're splitting it up into thirds, do you wake him up later, or do you take some time to yourself, or do you wake him up right when you get up?
I'd take some time for myself. I just want to, like, wake him up like 20 minutes before everyone else, just to briefly chat with him.
Sure. So you're sitting there and you're waiting. What was your perception?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. After a while, you do start to hear something, but it's not a creature. It's a voice.
I left you. You're dead. You're supposed to be dead. Oh.
It's Addie. She's fighting.
Ah! Ah!
It's going bad. Do you go in after her? Make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save is a 17. How far out does it sound like this is?
About 50 feet, but that is so well into the woods you cannot see it.
Then here's what I'm gonna do.
No! No!
Jackson moves to the edge of the path in the general direction of where he hears Addie's voice coming from. He casts Spiritual Weapon 50 feet away.
Wait.
You're throwing the book at the
I'm
woods.
throwing the book.
Okay.
I'm trying to give Addie your book back. Return to sender.
You throw the book in the woods, and you hear... Roll me an attack.
Where's my space? Okay, that is a mighty 14.
Okay. You hear a splash, and for a moment, the yelling is obscured by water sounds. As you can hear the sound of the water dissipate, sounds of combat resume, but they're familiar. It's repeating.
Jackson goes and wakes up Amareya.
Yes, Jackson Silver.
Can you hear anything?
And he wakes up and shakes his head. Something distantly, but not clearly. What do you hear?
I think I'm hearing Addie die out there, and I avert my gaze and point. I guess out at the spot. I think it is in the woods, and try to pinpoint it a little bit. But
He looks out. I do not see anything. I barely hear something. I hear some sort of scuffle, but Nothing distinct. Whatever this is, either you're hearing things or this is keyed to you.
I can hear her voice like she's right there.
I would not advise going out there. Rakar seemed pretty insistent. He has the rule on there twice.
He does. But if anyone could overrule that, it would be the god.
I am just a traveler on this mission, just as you are.
God damn it, Amareya.
I can't damn myself. I suppose I could damn myself. God damn it. I don't know. I'll have to find out when I get there. Jackson, perhaps you should go to bed, if you can. Try and return to your meditations. I will take the rest of this watch.
That seems like a good idea.
I will stand sentinel this night.
Jackson just goes and curls up in his bedroll. Pulls out the locket and just holds on tight.
The night passes, and Amareya wakes everybody else up just at dawn. It is another quiet morning preparing. Jackson, by the time you rejoin the conscious world, the screams have long since stopped.
Now that daylight has come and the sounds have stopped, he does the thing that he's been dreading doing all night and checks the scrolls.
Nothing. You take a moment of fear, but remember, you asked her to find a more secure way of communicating.
Yep. Absolutely.
And anybody else have any morning activities?
Nope.
I think I'm good.
I think this is the first morning that... Because Jackson has learned how to function as Elf. And as Elf pretty much always looks fairly put together. I think this is the first time that we see, like, frazzled bedhead, 14-year-old, overslept, late for school, scared out of his mind Jackson in a long time.
Absolutely. Everybody packs up what their supplies and makes for... I say makes for, like you're not already on the road.
So are we intending to arrive today, or do we have one more night?
One more night.
Sleeping? Okay.
A third sleep. You travel for about an hour when a smell takes the air. What is everybody's passive perceptions?
15.
14.
16.
16. You smell it first. Smoke and iron. You look at Rakar, and you see he reaches for his belt and pulls out a sword quill. Not the one that he conjured. Very quietly, but loudly enough so that everybody can hear. Everybody, we are about to be attacked.
I just, like, I draw my hammer off my belt, and I hold it up and, like, look to everyone, like, weapons out.
There are going to be creatures of smoke. Potentially something else. They like to coordinate differently. Everybody be at your ready. Everybody buddy up. Which of the NPCs are you taking to your side?
Historically, I'm on Chiron duty.
Okay.
Well, because there's 4 of them.
There's 4 of them. One of them will be going solo.
Give me Baylet.
Okay.
And I'll take Amareya.
The warlocks will sit in the back.
All right. Okay. I'm getting everybody updated NPC cards.
Hey!
Yay!
Oh, boy.
So, Griffin's
love it.
Griffin's got Chiron. I'm sending them over Facebook Messenger.
Sounds good.
Ooh. Holy shit.
Yeah,
Chiron's no joke.
And Zach Robb gets Master B.
He ain't no slouch.
And Ryan gets updated Amareya Dejani. All right, if you want to read off what the NPC cards will do.
Yeah. Chiron passively gives me +1 to all damage rolls and +3 to attack rolls. Mm-hmm. And it says I can turn rolls into crits.
Yes. So if you roll a 17 and that bumps it up to, like, and you surpass a 20, you...
Oh my god.
Because it's a tracer bolt. He fires...
Yeah, it's called tracer bolts.
Yes.
Oh, so the 3 goes onto your die number.
Yes.
Nice.
And then his once per ability is Bright Bolt, which is basically like a big beacon where if he tags somebody, everybody gets advantage on that target until my next round.
That's cool.
So it's a big mark target ability.
Master B has one attack per round will always be directed at Master B, which, it kind of worries me a little bit for his safety, but and then has accurate and unclear once per combat, grant all players resistance to all damage for 1 round.
Accurate and unclear. That's very good.
Thank you. I felt very good writing that one.
That's very fucking good.
And Ryan, if you want to give me Amareya Dejani 2.0.
Amareya Dejani, which is spelled out, but I believe it is spelled out differently in keeping with the fiction.
Yes.
Which is perfect. There are no apostrophes this time, so I'm very confused. He has his lay on hands. He has 40 points of lay on hands.
Nice.
And then he also gives the attached PC an additional 1d8 damage on melee attacks and +1 AC, which brings
Forge God, baby.
Jackson's static AC now to 21.
Nice.
Your AC can drink.
It can.
Mine's 14, but who's counting?
God damn it.
Okay. So, you all prepare your weapons. You all look to your companions and you pull each other close. Rakar takes a position at the head. This is his expedition. He will defend in his own way, by himself. He draws the quill. Ahead of him, rushing towards you, are several wisps of smoke, led by a massive one, dead face leering out from it. Let's roll initiative.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
And we'll call it there for tonight.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Thank you for joining us here on Another Path. You can find our website and merch store at anotherpathpodcast.com, on Twitter at anotherpathpod, and our network at ghostlightmedia.net. You can support our efforts by donating at patreon.com/ghostlightmedia. A special thanks to our donors, Nate C. and Nathan N., or by giving us a rating and review over on Apple Podcasts or whatever podcatcher will let you. You can find me on Twitter at TQLoudly, Ryan at Ryan_Albrecht, Griffin at GriffCold, and Zach at ThatGuyZachRob. We'll be back in 2 weeks with a new episode. And until then, remember that seeing is believing, but hearing is pretty close.
This has been a Ghostlight Media production.